The Healthy Families Foundation is a foundation funded by Percy and Ashley Thaba to strengthen families across the country. The hope is, by strengthening individual families, we will strengthen the entire nation, since every person comes from a home. If that home is healthy, then the person is likely to be healthy. If there is abuse and hate in the family, there is a greater chance that that person will hurt and abuse others.
Gender-based violence has been well received in Serowe. The campaign, which targets 1,000 people each day, started at the beginning of this month and is expected to come to an end on the 18th of this month.
And started a 13-week-long nationwide campaign to revolutionize marriages after realizing the degradation of the institution.
Moving on, the Vice President, Mr. Slamba has commended the Healthy Families Foundation for organizing a campaign to teach communities about the importance of building strong families to ensure stability in the society.
Consequently, the foundation created village-wide campaigns meant to strengthen families. They just concluded their second village-wide family building campaign in the village of Serowe, which took place from the 1st to the 19th of November 2021. In Serowe, after the opening ceremony, the Thabas invited those interested to be volunteer facilitators to come to another venue for a training session meant to equip the leaders to go out into the community to make a positive impact. Again, hundreds followed. After a successful initial training, every volunteer leader was invited to Serowe College of Education at 900 hours the following morning to be trained on the first chapter of the Thabas marriage book, which would be the curriculum for this 12-day family building campaign. The following morning, the Thabas began the 12-day training. Each day, the Thabas taught a different chapter of their book, Making Marriages Fun. The goal of each morning from 9 to 1100 hours was to train the 104 volunteers on that day's topic in order for them to go out in the afternoon and train others.
The next one is, how do you know what your partner's love language? Now here's something in marriage that you need to learn really quick. There is no room in marriage for mind-reading games.
The campaign attracted 1,023 participants. The most important thing to note is that 541 never missed a day for 12 working days. 88 people only missed one day, 49 people only missed 2 days. That means 678 almost never missed a day. That means that in a time where most people are reluctant to commit to come to events and are busy doing their own things, this campaign had a 66% retention rate. It is exciting to know that 678 people stopped whatever they were doing for 12 full days in a row and attended with passion an event which didn't offer them food, payment, or even transport. They simply came because they said the teachings changed their lives for the better.
We have a couple who have been cohabitating for 2 years, and after the session, now they're intending to get married. The topics have enlightened their eyes. They've seen that it is not good to have cohabitate.
One of the participants said she was so abusive, using abusive words to the boyfriend. Now, after she learned a lot from the love languages and the communication, she has realized now she has to stop using some of the vulgar and abusive languages to him. Now it's like the relationship, the spark is coming back again, the lovey-dovey again.
After a 12-day life-changing family building campaign, hundreds upon hundreds spoke of how their families will never be the same. Gender-based violence was stopped, marriages revived, suicide stopped, and people testified of how the campaign helped them to stop alcohol abuse, which they had struggled with for years. People who had been depressed had found hope in the small group discussions. All in all, the campaign was a smashing success, and this was evidenced by the excitement of the closing ceremony.
have you.
The campaign ended with a high-energy closing ceremony packed with touching testimonies of lives changed. The closing ceremony saw leaders who traveled a long way to witness firsthand what they were hearing through the media. It was graced by the Deputy Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Nationality, Immigration and Gender Affairs. The Ministry of Defense, Justice and Security sent a representative from the headquarters. The MP's office for Serowe South, the principal of the college and the area councillor were also in attendance. The ceremony ended with a heartwarming display of love towards the Thabas. The people of Serowe pulled their monies together and surprised the Thabas with loads of generous gifts to express their appreciation, to show that the campaign had indeed changed the village of Serowe. Thousands of lives have been positively changed in Serowe. Will your village be next? Contact the Healthy Families Foundation if you want to host a family building campaign in your village through their Facebook page, Talking with the Thabas.